All right, I'm sorry it took so long. I tried as hard as I could with some of these picks, and I struggled hard. Now, I'm going to take a look at the best games that I had, and then we'll wait until the end, because everyone's going to get some. First, we're having the suggestion from Nitwit for Life and Lassie, I think. I'm sorry, Lassie. Electric suck right now. I cannot win a game with that rune. However, yellow tree for the Jarvan. After that fight, we go in for the free assist. We then get back in on the Kent, and really the Conqueror pays off because we just damage ramp and are able to get our way to another assist. Then this happens. Ken should have stayed on the bench because he gets knocked up. Then we knock him up again to interrupt his jump away, and we just run him down. We take the bot tower, me, Jarvan. We are then fighting bot lane. We ult and flash out. I love this maneuver to get help from people to isolate fights in a big setting and are able to get an assist. And then after some in and out, we get a kill on the Warwick and then we die to the Jhin ult again. That's all he's really been doing this game. We take the dragon, not me. Then you can guess what happens next. And you're right, we engage on the Tahm Kench. Wind wall to make sure the Jhin has nothing to do with this fight. Then attempt to steal the kill with our ult, but we stole it without our ult, so we just ended up wasting it. We then head up mid, get the old flag and dragon. You gotta love those immobile champions that can't get away from that Jarvan ult. We take the mid tower, not me. Die for pretty much nothing, but it's fine because now we're in the top lane. Get some damage on that piece of disgust being Warwick rat. And we get an assist. And he gets the smackdown. We take the top tower, me, Jarvan. We take the dragon, not me. Say it with me now. We engage on the Tahm Kench and get the Yasuo ult to keep him in place, and we think Yasuo got that covered. We go on the Victor because we're always keeping our head on a swivel. We're looking for that next assist. Nothing else really happens though. We then are just wailing on the Aatrox while he takes our tower, and he does end up getting it, but we donate a nice kill to our Cho'Gath. Victor still hasn't learned the lesson of not walking up on me because he does not have any dashes, so he should probably just stay away from me from now on. Kench knocks up Cho'Gath for us to knock up the Kench, for Cho to knock up the Jhin, everyone out there knocking up everyone. But we end with the kill, and I call that a win. And after a small chase, Jhin is able to learn the same lesson that Victor learned, not like, die Jhin! And then we chase down the Aatrox after that as well. We got him, baby! And as we're trying to walk up, here comes Warwick from behind to jump scare that Cho'Gath, but then dies to a crazy amount of burst damage. See, we don't need electrocute for that damages. Then we pull the old fog of war trick when Victor thinks he can be the hero. But you can't, son. You can't. You just can't. We now can solo their top laner, but Yasuo wants a piece of that, so he flashes into our ult to get some. It's over, Victor. You can just go home. It's over, Jhin. You might as well go home. It's over, Kench. You might as well go back to your bench. It's over, Aatrox. Go AA back to the fountain. And it's over, Victor again. Just go back to Arcane or something, man. We take the Baron, not me. We push up after the Cho goes in a little too deep, and we can't help him in any way, shape, or form. But it's fine because he secures the kill, and we get... Oh, Victor, what do you think you're doing? However, I am stronger, sir. And then we steal another one. 1 inhib, 2 inhib, dead wolf, dead frog, cringy end, Dr. Seuss. Yes! Bring it on, baby! Now, this is the first time I've ever tried this, and I think I liked it. No, I'm not doing that joke that I pre-planned for this. It's too cringy! I get chased as the Lucian sits on my E until he is executed. Then Bran comes in to die as well, and that's the warfare already done. We then get Q damage on the Brand again during a gank to get an easy assist. Brand then comes in from behind, but forgets that we are so far ahead, you're not going to be able to do anything. And we give the Brand the good old blow from our Q, then get another easy assist. We then call down the very stars from the skies to fight our foes and get a nice wombo assist with that Jinx ult. I then die because I forget that you don't need to hold down a Soul's W. You just have to select it and the location just let go. Shows you how much I play this champion. Now this is the Bush strat, and although Brand is disgusting, the exhaust helps us save a bit of damage so that when the Lucian comes down and tries to get in on our Jinx, we are able to get another nice assist, and just with a nice good old stun. I first buy Rylai's because it seems like the right thing to do. And the slows pay off because we are able to slow for our Jinx, then we slow their Pantheon, then we go for a magic carpet ride to get a knockup on the Pantheon and another assist. We take the bot tower, not me. We take the mid tower. I didn't even get an assist for that. We take the dragon, not me. We take the mid second tier. I can't remember if that was me. I then just do what Asol does and sit there and leave my Q on while other people fight. And I just kind of do nothing. I just call down the stars and I'm able to get a nice kill. We run for it while then we decide to turn when we are safe enough away from the enemy so they can't do any shenanigans and are able to get 2 nice assists. And that's how that game ends. There's not much more to it. Now, Sasuga, I hear you saying, what about the other suggestions? I thought you said to do all of them. Well, mostly all of them. I tried, and I didn't do well with most of them, so you get a peek behind the curtain. Sorry, FAS? FAS? I literally played Renekton like 2 weeks ago. But hey, there you go if you want to watch it. And Mike Tyson, I gotta wait a little bit before I play Shin again. Now, first up, we play Talon, and honestly, I think Talon's a pretty good pick. We do rather well in lane. However, as things go on, I just stopped being able to assassinate people. And that might be because my team gave up some kills, or maybe I just suck at Talon. Now, next up is Zed, and I know Zed works, and I think this is probably the best out of all of them. We get some nice damages, we get some nice kills, and honestly, it ended up being a pretty good game, but it wasn't a game that I'd really show in a video. Kaibacorp, my man, I tried playing Jax, and I really suck at Jax, but it went okay in lane. However, don't pick him into Heimerdinger, I would say. Just don't do that. Jason Frequency and MB Valentine, I tried Vex again. It still doesn't work. I'm not sure if I'm just bad at Vex or if Vex is not good right now, but maybe it's me. Diamond Blaze, we picked the Mord, we did some things, however, we were the best player on our team, at least during the game, but we ended up getting a nice loss. Not even nice. Mundo, I do know works. However, I did not have a good game with him, so maybe I'll try this one again some other time. Orianna is another one that I know does work. However, I also did not have a good game this time, and I'm hoping that I can try her again because I do like playing Orianna support. Now Gangplank, I am like the worst Gangplank of all time, and it really showed in some of these games. So I'm sorry, I'm just not good at Gangplank. If you're good at Gangplank, I think it'll work. Oh yeah, and I drowned Gnosis too. It didn't go well. But that's the end, and that's it. We did it! We tried the champions! And if you wanted to look at more different off-meta supports, take a look at this video here, where we take a look at some more off-meta support suggestions. And, you know, I'll put another one up on screen. Another one for last week's video as well. Talk to you later!